like many takes.
One of the best ways that I heard it phrased, and I don't know who it was that said it, but it's like, with anime it's different because instead of creating a product, you're not building up a character, you're taking something, disassembling it, and then putting it back together. Because it's already been established, you know? And so it's just like a whole different sort of process in that regard. If you catch my drift.
And also, if you think about it, stage acting, film acting, there are other characters there with you that you are dialoguing with and interacting with. And in anime, there is no one but you in the booth. So even when you're dialoguing with a character, you have to make it sound like you're dialoguing with them when they're really not there.
Is that really difficult to do?
It is, actually.
It's kind of funny sometimes if someone's been in the booth before you and their line is coming up after yours and you hear the beeps and you deliver your line and then they come in and you're like, wow, that doesn't work at all. What are you doing? No, I'm not gonna do it! Take two?
Exactly. You know, if somebody goes into the booth first and records before you, the lines they lay down are very often going to dictate how you have to deliver the line. So there is something to be said, an advantage for being the first to record, but then at the same time, it's fun to have other people in there that you can play off of.
I prefer to be the last one to record.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love it because then you have something to play off of, and you feel like you're actually having a conversation. And I feel like it gives me more freedom when I have the other people in there already because, you know,
no pressure to get
yeah, exactly. You don't have the director going, this is how I think the line should be said, because everybody else is already gone, so you can play off the other people and they go, oh, that sounds good, you know?
And you know what I just thought of?
First take. Let's move on.
You know what I just thought of also is that there are some one of the disadvantages is maybe also of being the first to record is that some directors don't yet know what direction they want the scene to go. So you're the first one in, they're going to record you doing that line 3 different ways so that they'll have the option when the next characters come in to decide which one they want. So sometimes you end up actually doing more recording as the first one to record because the director's not even yet figured out, you know, how he wants it to go.
Good question.
Good question. So is that to say that, like, you guys never record together at all? It's always
Never.
one after the other?
Never. Not in anime.
The only time I've ever recorded with anybody was on one of the Dragon Ball Z games. And I was in a booth, and Kara Edwards, who played Goten, was in a booth in North Carolina, and we were on the over the phone at the same time recording because we were doing Gotenks. And so it was easier to do it at the same time, where one of us would say the line, the other one would repeat it immediately, and you could have it the exact same way. So. I did the dance in the booth every single time.
Yes, Emma?
If it's okay, I'd like to give you something.
Oh.
Give who something?
Is it hair?
Me?
The hair?
Sweet.
Is it a
It's
picture?
not hair,
Okay.
and it's not. I don't want to lick your hand or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Did you make it?
I did.
Oh, really? Oh, hold this.
There's the good-looking guy.
Not you.
The slow clap. The slow clap. Start it, man. Come on.
We even did a duet on at Akon in Dallas, big convention in Dallas. She did a live show there, and we did our duet there.
That's amazing.
With you, all my fears are gone. Anyway, I'm sorry. I lost myself for a moment. Question. All the way in the back.
When you're recording the video games, do you all play the video games after?
Depends on the video game, but usually. I love video games. Love them. Love them.
I'm ashamed to say I've never played any video games that I've been in. I don't even own a system.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm a loser. I know, right? Yeah. L7. I hear they're good, though. I love it when people come up and go, dude, I love Persona 3, man. Junpei was so cool. I'm like, really? Good. Because I don't know how it turned out.
What? It's always sad though when you like play it or you look it up online for reviews and the game kind of sucks. You're like, man, I had so much fun recording it. Why isn't it any good?
The very first game we ever recorded at ADV in Houston was a game called Unlimited Saga. And I mean, it looked really cool and it looked all intense and stuff. And everybody from ADV was in it, and we'd never done any video games before. So we were all so jazzed to be a part of this video game. We went in there, they had the Japanese clients, and it was a big deal. And then it came out, and like, everybody hated it. And so from that point on, whenever we referred to Unlimited Saga, we always called it Unlimited Suck.
It wasn't the vocals, though.
Oh, I hope not.
Somebody haven't called on. Yes, you in the back.
When you try to break into voice acting, where do you go to find general auditions, and do unions play any role in that?
Depends on where you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Unions play. Well, I guess that does matter where you are. In California or New York, right? Unions.
Well,
just California.
New York doesn't really do a lot of SAG anime. In fact, one of the show I just started working on, Kudokami. I'm stupid. I don't know. My name is Kudo. Anyway, we just started doing it, and it's recorded by Kosuli. Mike Nicholas is the director, and the male lead records in New York, and I'm recording in LA. And they're having to go through the SAG offices in New York, and SAG offices in New York have never dealt with anime, any kind of dubbing, so they didn't even know there was a SAG contract for it, and they've been in limbo for a long time. They've been dealing with it, but I went on a rampage.
You did.
That was funny.
I was frustrated.
I wanted to hop into voice acting just because of Dragon Ball Z. I wanted to, and it was right by my college. Like, it was not a stone's throw, but maybe a Mignogna football throw away.
Maybe what's that football?
The vortex.
Maybe a vortex throw away.
I just wanted to go there, and I wanted to be able to, provide a voice to some big, muscly, blonde-haired, spiky, yelling, pissed-off person, and have it immortalized for all time. I just wanted to get mad. That'd be my power-up. I don't know why they didn't use me. I can't figure
You guys, there are really only a handful of locations for doing anime. Los Angeles, Dallas, Vancouver really are the three main ones. Houston a little bit, and New York even less. But if you're interested in doing that kind of work, you kind of need to be where the work is. And there are a lot of people trying to do it. We were very blessed to get in on this very early.
Yeah,
when anime was still very small, and it was very much of a niche little subculture of fans. And then it exploded 5, 6 years ago, and we were just very blessed to have been already a part of it. So it's a tough thing to get into.
There's not really anywhere that you're going to be able to do general auditions anymore. They don't usually hold those. You have to know somebody to get in the door, or have an agent, that gets you the audition or something like that. Or what'd you think? Exactly. Where's your ticket?
I know Laura Bailey. Laura gave me this number.
I did that one time I don't even know the number to give anymore, but like years ago I gave the number away at a con.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think it was Patty or Tara at the time that got all the phone calls. They're like, Mother.
I don't even know their address, I mean, I've never needed to know it. So when people are writing me, they're like, what's Funimation's address, please? I'm like, I don't know, and I know that sounds so lame, like I'm just saying I don't know, but I know.
Get there if I'm driving.
Yeah.
Right.